so I can.
This is my chewing, but I haven't eaten.
Judy, you look so mystical where you are now.
Really?
Yes, so beautiful. Okay,
Your
getting
background is
started.
pretty.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Whole Life Transformation. And today we have a very special day planned. This is going to be amazing for all of you that are listening at home or that are listening to this after. And even if you haven't done anything else, you can do this. Okay. So everybody's got their P360 here, and first of all, is there? Let's see. I think I'm just going to jump in. I'm going to go ahead and mute my peeps here so that you guys all know how to mute yourselves now. You've all been doing your playing on this little team for a while now. Oh no, Diane! Let's see, where did Diane go? We got to get her in here. Diane, I don't see. Oh, there you are! Oh, wait.
Hi.
Before we go any further, really quick, I want to introduce you to someone who's been trailing
Somebody's got
along here.
pots and pans in the
I
background.
know. I think I just caught that one. I wanted to introduce you guys to Diane. She has been following us this whole time, and today we finally had the chance to go through the whole thing and get her onto Zoom and break through all kinds of technological barriers. Now, how many people on this line had technological barriers when they started all this stuff? Raise your hands. Yes. Okay. So we've all overcome this. When I started P360, I was still I didn't even know what a spreadsheet was. So I've learned a ton now in, becoming the online diva person that we have to be in order to be on PH360. So I'm going to go ahead and mute everybody. Oh, wait, before I should unmute everybody just for a second so you guys can say welcome to Diane.
Hi, Diane.
Welcome, Diane.
Hi, Diane.
Hi, Diane.
Hi.
Awesome. Okay, now back to muting. Everybody muted. Okay, and we're going to start off by syncing up everyone.
You didn't mute me.
I know I'm looking. Carrie, there you are. Okay, we're going to sync up everyone who is out there together, all of us. Okay, so if everybody would just close your eyes really quick. We're just going to do a quick little gathering because we are a group of incredible people who are all around this globe. There are people that are in this group that are in Asia, Australia, New Zealand, all through Europe. There's one person in Africa. There are people in Mexico and Canada and all over the United States. And if I missed anyone, you're included now because pretty much the whole world. And these people, whether you're listening now or you're listening when you hear this replay, you are part of this group and you belong here. And everyone in this group belongs here. And as a group, imagine that we were sitting in a circle. All of us were sitting in this big giant circle. And imagine that in the middle of us, we had placed the world. Somehow the world just shrunk down a little bit, and we've got the world in between all of us in this circle. The circle of these powerful people whose hearts are open, whose minds are searching for knowledge, love to learn. These people who care about the earth and the people, what's happening. And now we're just all sitting around with this earth in the middle of us. And just begin to sense the person that would be sitting to your left. Imagine this woman that maybe you've seen her on the screen and maybe you've never seen anyone. But there's this woman sitting on your left and you can kind of sense and feel her just a little, maybe a lot. Just sense her heart. Feel her aura, her energy around her body. Reach your hand out now even and just feel, if you can't feel, like a little pulsing energy, almost like a magnet coming together when you reach out. Now on your right, imagine another person, feeling their heart, reaching out and sensing their aura. What color is this person, this other person that's in our group? What color is their aura? If you did see auras, what color would it be? Just make it up. Now just reaching out just a little further. Feel that person next to them and next to them, and soon the energy's gone all the way around the circle and we are all completely 100% connected. There's no spaces, there's no gaps. Everyone is vital. Everyone's unique. And everyone, no matter where they are in their life, has a contribution to offer in this group. And not just in this group, but now let's focus on the world and see all of us as we take our energy and we begin to just create this sphere that goes all the way around the world. Beautiful colors, whatever colors you want it to be, just put them in there. Now imagine that this sphere is going all the way around the world, and we're sitting on the outside of this. Start to sense the earth's heartbeat. See if you can feel it or hear it. Or maybe you can smell something about the earth. Or notice there's a little temperature change, or maybe you've got some tingles in your body. Just start to sense the earth below where you're sitting, and the earth that we have cradled in our center of our sphere between us. Now with intention, with all of our heart's intention, placing your hand on your heart, start to notice that your breath is breathing in and out of your heart area. And every time that you breathe in, as you breathe out, notice that this beautiful iridescent light is flowing from your heart space into this sphere and beginning to light up the entire thing. Just keep seeing it grow brighter and brighter and brighter. And now from where you are in your mind's eye, just imagine that you went through this sphere and now you're floating in the atmosphere around the world. Floating inside of this beautiful sphere of color, holding love and joy, peace and harmony. What did you put into it? Start to hear the words in your mind's eye. Just hear them. These beautiful sensations, emotions, feelings, that all of this has been gathered into this beautiful sphere, and now we're floating in the midst of it, seeing the earth below. And as we look at the world, just really let yourself fully engage that you are here. Looking down, you can swirl around the earth, see it turning before you, it's just spinning. And every part of that is here with you as we're hovering out here in the osmos around the world. And as you go a little closer, just let yourself float down. Down. You may land on a mountain, or maybe you're hovering over an ocean. Maybe you're in a beautiful large city with all kinds of people. And just allow yourself to be there for a moment in your mind's eye. Sense, smell. What's it smell like there? What's it feel like? What's the temperature? And then realize that's here. That's here with you now. Even though it isn't wherever you are, with your computer, where your body's sitting. You are here with that place that you just went to. And now allowing yourself to float up. Happily floating up, and then just allow yourself to drop somewhere else around the world, in a new place, somewhere maybe you've never been that you can only imagine. Allow yourself to be there and see, what time of day is it? What's it smell like? What's the temperature? What's it look like? And know that you are here, and that place is here with us. Now just allowing yourself to float up. Allowing your heart to open up wide, to just give that last little burst of beautiful starshine, whatever iridescent color that's coming from your heart space. Letting that rain down on the world, just seeing everyone around the world receiving just a little spark of this beautiful energy that we've created here. Knowing that somewhere, someone's life was changed because we took a moment to be here with them too, and for them to be with us. And they got it. And now feeling yourself completely floating down and becoming one with your body. Really just letting yourself experience this beautiful embodiment that you came to the earth, that you've been gifted to have with you on this journey, this body. And just take your hands now and feel your legs. Saying, thank you, legs. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for choosing me. Your knees. Wow, knees, you've been through a lot. Man, you've done a lot of running. I probably haven't treated you as well as I could have. Thanks for being here and doing everything that you can to work as hard as you do to be here. And reaching down your shins, your calves, just feeling all of your ankle and your feet, just noticing as you come fully into your feet and feeling all of that. Saying, thank you, feet. Thank you for holding me up. Thank you for working as hard as you do. And then taking your hands and just like reach out and touch your waist and your tummy. Oh gosh, when I'm touching mine, there's just this like little extra layer. Oh, I want to pick on myself for that, but instead, I'm going to say, thanks for protecting me. Thanks for being here. Thanks for loving me and choosing me. Thank you for not giving up. Thank you for creating this layer instead of giving up. Thank you for taking whatever it was that you needed to and creating this layer so that I'm still here. Now filling our tummies, and now just imagining all your organs and saying thank you to those. Wow, this body is a miracle, for God's sakes. Where on earth did all this stuff come from? Oh, shoot, we talked about that in like episode 3. That's the stardust that we're all made of. Yes, million pieces, trillions of cells coming from all over the universe. to be here now with us. Trillions of cells coming together to be this body. And every 7 months, all those new cells that are created, and all those old cells that die away and become new energy somewhere else. Now imagine that maybe the cell, that this one little cell that's deep inside of my heart, that cell, like that came from Joan's liver. Joan's liver died off, her little cell, and then it decided, oh, I'm going to go hang out with Jules for a while. I'm going to go like reinvent myself as Jules' heart. Now it's beating away inside of me, and in a few months it's going to die off, and it'll be sailing across the border over to Judy in Canada. It's going to become one of her little skin cells. It's going to be like this beautiful skin cell that's going to develop in Judy. And then now let's imagine everybody in the whole world gets to experience this. Trillions of cells all the time. We don't even know it's happening. It's just happening. Some energy, some power, some God, whatever it is for you, that is causing all of this magic to occur. Reaching your hands up and touching the top of your head. Like thinking, your brain's in there. It's like this storage space for all this magic that happens. Gosh, if that brain wasn't working, well, you'd just be like a little lump on a log. Woohoo! Yay, thank you. And just noticing that your brain isn't your mind. Your mind is an energy. It's what creates all that electricity. Feeling your neck, saying thank you. Thank you so much. My gosh, what works harder than our necks? Our shoulders. Think about everything our shoulders carry from the time that we were little kids and lifting all those things we shouldn't have been lifting, and then as mothers or as aunties or as grandparents, lifting those little kids, and just how much service have our arms and our shoulders given us? Hands. Think about your hands right now. And rather than looking at your nails that maybe they aren't as strong as you want them to be, or maybe there's a few age spots here or there, they're a little wrinkly, or they used to be more beautiful, just thinking like, oh my God, what a freaking miracle is my body. My body is a miracle. It is the greatest and most treasured possession I will ever have the use of in my life. It's the vehicle that I move around in. And my design is unlike any other design on this planet. There is no one designed just like you. And your design has a special owner's manual. And if you were going to keep a car forever, for as long as you lived, would you want to know the best way to care for that special, unique vehicle that you owned? Of course you would. And our PH360 is the unique owner's manual for this vehicle that we've come in this lifetime, and that's expressing this way in this environment with these people under these circumstances at this very moment. That's what PH360 takes a picture of. So now just really feeling that gratitude for your body, placing your hands over your heart. Maybe giving yourself a hug. Wrap your arms around yourself, for gosh sakes. Thank you, thank you, thank you for choosing me, for being here, everywhere, all of you, every single cell. Start patting. Pat all over your body. We're gonna patting. Everybody should be patting your arms. Oh, pat those cells. Oh, they love this attention. Pat your back, patting your ribs, your kidneys, patting your liver. Oh yeah, little heart action. Lungs. Taking a deep breath into those lungs. Wow, what is that mouth doing for you? How about those teeth, baby? That's a prized possession. And even if our teeth leave us, that's still okay. Maybe they went on to be teeth in somebody else. I don't know. I mean, if you're a tooth cell in one lifetime, maybe you want to change it up. I'm not sure. Okay, and when you feel like you couldn't feel more thankful for this body, when you like have finally loved up all the places that you have been like so resistant to, maybe even mean about yourself, could be like those little whiskers you have, or your crazy hair falling out, or maybe it's your eyes aren't working the way you want. Maybe it's your legs aren't working the way you want, or your hips hurt, or your back hurts, or whatever. When you have loved this body, when you've said, you know what, even though that's happening, I still love you. I mean, really get that feeling of I love you. I love you, love you, love you, love you, body. Oh my gosh. Feel it. Hey now, all of you, we can't hear you, but wherever you are, I want you to say it. I love you, body. Just like say it out loud. Like really. I love you. And thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. When you're ready, open your eyes. Who can breathe just a little deeper? Raise your hand if you can breathe a little deeper. Like really take a breath and feel like, if that doesn't feel like more aliveness, a little more light floating in. A little more. Awesome. Okay. Cool. Okay, guys. So, let's see. You guys know how to unmute yourselves. So if you have a question or you need to say something, you can unmute yourselves. Muting is in the lower left-hand corner. And muting and unmuting is over there. Okay. All right. So is there anybody here who does not have their paper and pen? Everybody got paper and pen? Everybody have their PH360 open on a device that you can see. Awesome. Perfect. Yay. Good job. Okay. So I'm going to do a screen share right now, and we are going to start looking. Okay. Wait, first of all, before I do that. Okay. So you guys, I just spent 3 weeks in Mexico. And
What part of PH360 are we supposed to have open? Because I haven't opened anything.
Oh, just be on the main page right now.
Main page? What do you mean the main page? I don't know what you're...
Oh, I'll show you. Let me see.
We have to leave the meeting to do that.
No, well, you don't have to leave the meeting.
Carrie, you can
Oh,
just
you
minimize your
mean
screen.
on our computer, that's what we have to do.
Okay, you have to leave the meeting? No, you don't have to.
No.
Because I don't see a way to minimize.
Oh, go up to the top and say it says no more full screen. Up at the top. You see that?
No.
Oh, well.
Exit full screen. I'm going to lose you.
Well, okay, let's do this then. We're going to do, Heather, can you figure this out and then help us understand how to do it, please?
Yeah, give me just a second. I'm multitasking.
Heather is an awesome person who is like tech support 24/7. So she can help us out. She's going to figure out how to do it. Okay. And in the meantime, I'm going to show you a couple things. So if there's a little tab here that isn't on mine because I already clicked it, but it says if you want the new beta testing, you want to say yes to that. Okay. Then we're going to look at these couple of things. These are the things we're going to be looking at today. We're going to be looking at these charts. These charts are our circadian rhythm flow. And our circadian rhythm, one thing you guys could do if you want to, you can grab another device and open your PH360 on it. If you have a smartphone or an iPad, you could just grab that and open up PH360 on that device, and then you'd have it on both, okay, as an alternative. And Joan, for you, you can minimize Zoom. Just minimize Zoom. Find the thing that makes it smaller.
I'm not good at things like that, okay?
Okay, let me see if I can do it first. Okay, so let me see how I do this. Oh, now I'm screen sharing.
I have mine printed out.
You have, that's so cute, Carrie. I love you. Okay, all right, well, Heather's looking at this, but I just want to show you these. Have you guys all seen these circadian rhythm schedules?
Yes.
Is there anybody that hasn't seen it?
Okay. I can go get mine in the other room.
All right.
Julie, I have my daily schedule printed out. I have the tasks printed out. I have the detailed schedule here, all printed out.
Oh, perfect. That's great. Awesome.
I'm in a place where I can go through.
And when you click View Detailed Schedule, then it gives you more ideas on what each section means. Okay? So if anybody hasn't seen this or really paid that much attention to it, this is it. Now, there are 3 different areas where there is a chart. Did you guys know that? Of course, my diplomats know that. Good job, guys. There's the food area. There's the lifestyle overview. And there is one in your Genius.
That's the one I have printed out.
Okay, so there's 3, right? All right, so what we've been working with, what we did with our group, is we brought together 13 people who are all different biotrends. There was no one left out. There was a guardian, there were numerous sensors and crusaders. There were some activators, some connectors, and some diplomats. Okay, so we crossed the whole border of everything. And we all came together and we were living and working together, creating what we called the flow. We called it the Contribution Society or the Flow Society. And you're going to hear more about this. Matt's going to do a webinar on it. It's really fun. But we created this working group. And when we were all coming together, we threw out everything that we thought about, who we were, about what we did, about what we're good at, and all that. And we all sat down and we did a couple of things that were amazing. One is we went through all of our schedules, and there are 3, as you can see, that let you know when to eat, when to take a siesta or not, because some people should never take a siesta. When to sleep, when to rest, when to think, when to focus, when you should be hanging around people and when you should not. They're based on all these different, and when you should exercise, when you should move, what type of movement, and all of that is all in these schedules. So this is where your flow is, right? So for instance, there was one person in our group that only had 2 hours a day of interacting with people. That was it. The rest of the time, she was off working on projects on her own. And then during those 2 hours, if we wanted to meet with her, we scheduled meetings during that time. Now, my schedule is the opposite. My schedule is from 8 o'clock until, 7 p.m. Have at it, baby. I'm here for you. Let's do something. Let's have some fun here. And so I can eat with people. I can work with people, think with people, share with people, brainstorm with people, doing all these different things with people. And so those were the 2 extremes in the group. She was a sensor, and I'm a connector, activator, right on that cusp. Activator, connector, activator. And so And we're nearly virtually across the wheel from one another too, which was really interesting. And in the videos, you'll see her name's Jill. So watch for Jill. Jill's the one that's on the other side. And at one point, Jill and I were even roommates. And so like we had to consider all the time we were looking at what's natural for us, what's best for us, and all of that, and then putting it together and then seeing how can we work together in a way that benefits both of us in all instances, not compromising like we're used to. Well, we'll meet in the middle because there isn't any other better way to do this, right? And nobody's really happy. But creating a solution where everyone is in their flow, where everyone is happy. And so that's how we started. And so we worked through all these different things along the way, and it was so much fun. But one of my favorite activities that we did is what we're going to do today. So what I'm going to have you guys do is I want everybody to get out your papers. And you are going to turn the paper into landscape style so that you're looking at it landscape. You know, you've got a wider surface, or even if you have a bigger piece of paper, you may want to do this. And I realize these are all kind of, you know, you've got all of them printed out probably, and they look really pretty and all that. But just for now, we're going to create this messy little product that we're going to put together. Okay, so put your paper landscape, and then what you're going to do is you're going to create 3 bars across the top, but you're going to leave room on the bottom. Okay, so you're going to create the first bar is going to be the first one, which is in your overview section of your food. Okay, this is going to be your first bar, and you're going to start with 6 a.m. and on one side, or maybe 5 a.m. I guess 5 a.m. would probably be better. And so across the top,
Are the bars going vertically or horizontally?
I'm sorry.
horizontally.
Yeah, Maya,
Like this?
just a second.
Sorry.
Maya.
Yes.
Okay, so start with 5 across the top. You're going to write 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No,
Across the top.
yeah.
And the
Across
bars
the
go
top.
down this way?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I guess they could, but they won't work that way. This is what.
Okay. So 5, 6, 7, 8 across the top like this.
Mhm.
Okay.
And you don't want it to end any sooner than 12 midnight. You want it to end no earlier than 12 midnight. You want it to go all the way to 12 midnight, 5 a.m. to 12 midnight. Just write all your times across the top. Sorry, I forgot that part first. Would have been a good idea to tell you guys.
So you want us to go from 5 to midnight,
Yes.
1 hour at a time.
Mhm. Yeah, just 1
Okay,
hour.
that's not going to fit.
It doesn't have to be really big, but just, you know.
Did you want us to draw vertical lines in between each one?
No.
Okay.
No. In fact, don't draw any lines in between. Not yet. You'll see why in a minute.
Okey-dokey.
Okay. And then once you have your timeline across the top, then draw 3 more bars that are fairly substantial, like an inch big or something. You know, like if your page is this big, then your bars are going to take up 2/3 of the page, and there'll still be room on the bottom for a bar or 2 more. Okay?
You want 3 bars?
Yeah, you're going to put 3 bars that cover about 2/3 of the page. You still want to have some space at the bottom. Okay, but you want it to be not too skinny. You want it to be kind of a little bit, you know, like an inch big or 1.5 inches or whatever it can be.
I guess I'm a little too skimpy, but it'll work.
Okay.
I notice I have more than the room that you wanted left over, but that's okay. It'll work.
No, that's okay. But it's good to have a little more space in the bars so that you can write a little bit of stuff in them. And you can always do this again after we're complete. You know,
Right.
yeah. So don't worry if you.
And I tend to have to do that.
That's all right. It's no problem. Okay. And you're going to be doing this, Carrie. This is good. You're getting this done because you're going to want to do this before you get there, anyways. And when you get there, you'll be like ahead of the curve. It'll be really fun. Okay. All right.
I've already printed out the La Playa profile.
Oh,
and
good.
Put it in a notebook.
That's very good. I love it. Okay, so
So I have a
now
question.
go across on your first bar. You'll start at the top, right? And you're get this says, like mine says, avoid eating between 11 and 6. But so I'm gonna go 5 to 6, no eating, and then I'm gonna go to the other side, and I'm gonna say 11 to 12, no eating. Right? Right. However yours is. Don't do it like mine. Do whatever yours says.
Mine starts at 1 a.m.
Your avoid eating starts at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
My,
That's weird.
my food schedule starts at 1 a.m. It says between 1 and 3, avoid eating.
1 and 3 in the afternoon.
No.
Whatever your schedule says, I want you to put that in boxes.
Okay.
Okay? So I'll get a piece of paper and I'll do it. So do you guys get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
can anybody show me what you've done so far so everybody else can see it? Like, put it up to your screen.
Okay. This is what I've done.
Yes, that is correct.
But the problem is we started at 5 and my schedule starts at 1, way back here.
Well, Carrie, don't do that. Just start lower. Like, start where it starts at 5.
You'll be sleeping, so don't need to worry about it.
Yeah, Carrie might not be, but she should be.
In this location, I am not because I'm preparing for La Playa. But
Okay, so
the second one is between 3 and 8, and it's also avoid eating.
yes. Okay, so now here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go from 5 to 8 and make a box and
Okay.
say no food.
Okay.
And then at 8 o'clock, what's next?
I get to drink.
No, what's it say? 8 to what?
Warm up slowly, stretch, enjoy the morning, have a warm drink, be quiet, and breathe.
Okay, but what is it? 8 to what?
8 to 10.
Okay, so now make a box 8 to 10, and inside of it, write warm drink, stretch, the keywords.
Uh-huh.
Okay? And then what's your next one?
I'm writing.
Oh,
Warm
sorry.
drink,
Anybody want some help with theirs? Just unmute and
breathe.
and
Okay.
let me know, and I'll help you with it.
10 to 12, I get to eat.
Does everyone know how to look at their PH 360 and still be a part of the meeting?
No, we haven't figured that out yet.
I got it on my phone.
Is there anybody who can't see their PH360 right now who's just sitting here and going, this is boring because I can't see my PH360? Unmute, please, and let me know. Carol, can you see yours?
I only see yours.
Oh, you only see mine. Okay, so do you have a smartphone?
Joan, are you using a computer or smartphone?
I'm using a computer, but I could get it up, but this is all on there, so I can't get on it.
If you hit escape, the escape key, can you do that?
Yeah.
And are you on a Mac or a PC?
PC.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna make this smaller. Okay. Well, I don't know. I'll have to make it all smaller. Oh, I don't know if I can do that.
Can you just listen in without watching? and look at your PH 360, or do you need it?
I have to find it first.
Okay.
And I have to make this smaller, and I can go in here. Oh, just a minute. It's usually right here at the top. Oh, here it is.
Can we still see you, Joan? Thanks, Heather. Is there anybody who's not writing out their schedule across the top of this page for their food? Speak now, forever hold your peace. Woo! Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now, and when you open the view detailed schedule, it has some extra things in there, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Like when you open it up, you'll see a few extra little keywords you might put in there in the little box that you've got in this first bar. You're only writing across one bar at the moment, and that's the food bar.
Can I ask one question?
Sure.
I have it open now, but I didn't remember where you started.
Oh, it's on the first page.
I clicked on lifestyle.
Click
Okay.
on food and click overview.
Oh, okay. I got it now.
Okay, good. Awesome.
What is that noise?
Oh, it's somebody noise. I don't know. Okay, can you see it now, Joan, to make your schedule?
Not really. I mean, I don't know what you did. See, I'm sorry.
It's okay. So have you got a piece of paper, like a piece of...
I have the paper right here, and I have 3 sections, but
So draw the time across the top.
I did that.
Okay, and then what is, on your schedule, what's the first thing?
Avoid eating between 23 and 7.
And then what's the next one?
Snack between 9 and 10.
Okay. There's nothing between 7 and 9?
Then it says the third one is avoid eating between 10 and 12. They're all mixed up,
Joan.
you know.
So yours says, so between 5 and 7, don't eat.
It doesn't say 5 and 7. It
No, it says 11 and 7, right?
says 23 and 7.
Yes, but since it starts at 5 a.m., you're just going to put 5 a.m. to 7. You're going to make a box and say no eating.
Okay,
Does that make sense?
I'll do the best I can.
Okay. Well, and there's other people who are going to have exactly the same experience you are. So just don't worry about it. And if you draw that box in until 7, and then whatever's next, there should be something from 7 to 9 also.
Well, there isn't.
Interesting. That's
Jules,
very
mine is the same way. I have nothing from 7 to 9 for food.
Okay. You're just supposed to. I'm gonna check on that because there should be something from 7 to 9. It's the first time I've ever heard of that, and I'm sorry. There definitely should be, but we'll fill in everything else. Okay.
What kind of time are they using on this? Because this is not normal times.
this is your body's chronobiology.
I don't know what having dinner between 18 and 20, what in the heck does that mean?
18 is 6 until 8 o'clock.
Okay. If
See,
you-
what kind of, is this military time or something?
Military time.
Yes.
Military time.
Yes.
That's what I was trying to figure out. It's crazy.
I know. A lot of the world goes that way, Joan.
We're the only ones that doesn't.
But if you'd said that, then it would have been a little more understandable, but I didn't.
I'm sorry. I
Fine.
apologize. Yeah. Okay. So let's fill in the ones you have. We'll just leave 7 to 9 blank right now.
So what is it? 8 to 9. Alternative.
I have a question, Jules.
Yes. Hi, Maya. What?
Hi. I'm hoping to update this week sometime. Will this all change when I update? Or is this based on my health type test?
It could change a little, so you should check it. But most likely, you're pretty solid now when you do the test over and over, you're pretty much the same.
I haven't been doing any testing over and over. Like, how do you test over and over?
No, when you do your updates.
Yeah, I haven't done one since Toronto.
Well, I'm going to venture that you'll probably be the same.
Are you?
Yeah.
I think I'm more of a diplomat, but anyway.
Well, let's.
Will we be able to tell when we update what our number is?
Yes, I'll tell you if you don't know. If you don't have a way of knowing, I'll tell you. Mhm.
Okay.
It's in Coach's Corner though, so you should.
All right. Okay. Thanks.
Joan, let's go through yours, Joan, a little bit.
I would have to copy this and change all the times so that I know what time it is, okay?
No,
I
let's go
can't
through
just do
yours.
that.
Let's go through yours and I'll tell you what time it is.
Joan, all I did was right above the military time what our time is.
That's what I just got finished saying.
No,
I would have to do that, but I can't do that on my computer.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I printed it out and I just wrote it instead of copying it.
You know what else you could do on your sheet across where the time is? Underneath 1 o'clock, you could write 13, and then 2, you could write 14, and 3, you could write 15, and 4, you could write 16. You could just do that too.
8 to 9.
And then use the time that way. Would that work?
I didn't even follow what you said. You went so fast. I'm sorry.
I know, it's okay, Joan. I really, really understand.
Yeah.
Okay, so get your paper out, and
I
across
got my paper right here.
where you've written the time.
Yes.
Now, just under 12 noon,
Yes.
right? That
Above
one's
the
okay. But under 1 o'clock, under 1 p.m., write
Right,
13.
I thought we only went from 5 to 12.
9.
We're going from 5 in the morning till 12 at night.
That's okay. That's what I got.
Okay, so at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, instead of 1, like right under it or right above it, write 13.
See the 13 here?
See, like Maya did it on hers, because it's hard to understand that timing. That
See-
way, then it'll be sitting there for you, and you'll be able to see it.
So above
I
the
see.
1, write a 13. Above the 2, write a 14.
No. I'm going to have to get a different kind of because it's just too complicated in my crowded area here. I can't. I put from 5 to 12, but how can I fit all the others in between? I can't on this paper. I'll have to go and get some other paper because I don't have enough room.
Well, you could just write it underneath the 1 o'clock. Don't write it beside it. Just write it underneath. Write 14. I mean,
Joan,
13
you
under
see
1.
what
I don't think you understand.
Oh, I
Joan,
do.
can you see what I've done here? See if this
I
is.
can't see anything that right now. I got mine.
Okay, you got it. Got it.
Okay. Wow. Sorry, guys.
Julie?
Technology.
Jules?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you go?
I went to get another piece of paper.
No, not you, honey. Jules. Where'd Jules go?
I'm here.
I have no idea.
Can't see you.
Oh, you can't see me? I see me.
Oh, now I can. Okay.
Okay.
My times later in the day toward the evening overlap. Like they go from 4 to 6 and 5 to 7.
But you're talking about two different timelines, right? Not just the one.
No, I'm talking from the schedule. Yeah.
From one schedule, from this one
Uh-huh.
overlap? Oh, that's okay. Then there's one that's two areas. That's okay.
Yeah. Lunch goes from 2 to 5, and juice goes from 4 to 7, and dinner goes from 6 to 8, and no eating from 9 to 11. And a
So
warm beverage
in the little crossover places, just draw like a little squiggly or something so you know it's
yeah, I did, but it just doesn't make sense that they cross over. I don't understand that part.
you just have more flexibility. It's not a big deal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yay.
I'm supposed to do it all at the same time.
No. You have more flexibility to choose. It's okay. Yeah,
Okay.
some bodies have more flexibility and some bodies do not.
Weird.
Is there anybody done?
Yes, me.
You guys done? Got it.
Yes, I am.
All right. Way to go, Diane. Woohoo!
Oh, yay!
I know, right?
Yeah.
It helped me because I was married to a military guy.
It helped me living in Sweden.
Yeah, because other parts of the world, right? They tell
Yep.
time in this military way. And what we call
Yeah.
military time is just normal time for them.
Really?
It's called the 24-hour clock, that's all.
Exactly.
It's very popular in Europe, so I'm familiar with it too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay.
And it's always on your airplane tickets as well, because that way
Yeah.
Yep.
No confusion.
Yeah,
Jill,
it is.
so were
don't
we
have
just
to put
supposed
AM
to
and
do
PM.
food? Is that the only thing we were doing?
Nope. Then after you complete food, click on lifestyle.
lifestyle
Click on
overview.
Oh, I didn't print lifestyle.
Click on lifestyle, click on overview, and in the second bar, go across and write in these times. And be sure to open up the detailed schedule because it definitely has more words in it.
Didn't do that.
Well, that's okay. Oh, can you look at it on your phone, Carrie?
Let me go get my phone and see if it'll work, because I'm still struggling with that. I just got it a week ago.
Oh my gosh, how cool is that?
I'm not so sure.
Wow. Something good is happening.
Hey, I have to put you down so I can write, okay?
All right.
All right.
Hey,
That's
Jill,
all right.
I
Yeah.
have a move and a nap that overlap.
A move and a nap?
That
Well,
overlap.
a nap is only maybe you would do a nap. You know, it's not like you definitely should nap right now.
So I could be exercising or I could be napping.
Yes. Well, if you're going to take a nap, that is the best time. It's really
Got it.
important for a connector that you take your nap at the right time and that you don't take it for longer than 30 minutes.
30 minutes,
Or
really?
whatever it said.
It says, okay, interesting.
It could have said 20, I guess, maybe, or something less. But yeah,
Okay.
it's a very specific for connectors. If we take naps any longer, then we're
That's
rotten.
it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know that.
So, and it's not encouraging you. And the alternative is that if you do move, you probably won't want to take a nap.
Right. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. If anybody has any questions like that, you can totally ask.
Yeah, how to get my PH360 on the silly phone.
Okay, so you go to open up Chrome.
No, I've gotten that far. I'm just waiting for it to come up. Ah, here we go.
Okay.
Where's login? See menu, but I don't see login.
Well, maybe you're already logged in.
Look good, blah, blah, blah. How does it work? Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, Carrie, you have to do app.ph360.me. App.ph360.me for the login. I think you might have gone to the regular site.
I did.
Okay.
Okay, so go back.
Yeah, app.ph360.me. Okay, guys. I think what we're gonna do is
Apps. I don't have that app.
no, you put in your browser app.ph360.me.
Okay.
Is there anyone who's finished with the lifestyle map? Okay, then Heather, the next one is click on lifestyle again, go down to Genius, and then the third bar is your Genius map.
Is app APP or APPS?
app.ph360.me.
Up there. No, I don't want that. Come on.
Hey, Jules, yes, done. Do you want me to go, what do you want me to go to next?
The Genius.
Sorry.
Okay, go up to lifestyle, click on lifestyle, and then go down to Genius and click Genius. The third bar is the Genius. Okay?
Okay. Sure, thank you.
No worries.
Do you want us expanding that one as well, or just the daily schedule?
Yep, no, definitely expand each one because there's little pieces in the, see like here, these are simple, right? But then when you go into here, it has way more information.
Okay.
Yeah. Because like if I just read, oh, from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock, I'm supposed to clean, be like, ugh, I'm not doing that. That's stupid. I'm not cleaning. How about me when we're at the house, right? And we're supposed to be in our flow. And then it comes to me, it's my turn to share what my flow is. And it's like, okay, from 6 to 9, I'm supposed to clean. And I mean, the whole room started cheering. Like, I'm going to do all the cleaning, right? I'm like, wait a minute. Anyways, there's way more detail when you read further into it.
Okay. All right. I got to put you down again. Thanks.
Okay, put me down. When you say that, I always think of like you're talking about a dog or something, or a horse, or I don't know. That's all right. Joan, how you going over there?
Dead on arrival.
Dead on arrival. Okay. Well, don't worry.
I'll have to have the military thing right in front of me. I cannot just pull it out of nothing because I am not familiar with it at all.
Okay.
So I cannot, but I changed to the other thing so that I know what's happening. So on my own, I can do this, but I can't do it now.
Okay. It's all right. No problem. And if you need help, I can just help you. Like, we'll just go through it together. It's not a problem. Okay?
Okay.
I'm here for you. I still just, Joan, whenever I see you and see what you're up to in the world and who you are and who you show up for people as and everything that you accomplish, I mean, like every day that you're alive, I am in awe of you.
Yay, I'm in. Okay. Lifestyle. Yay, I'm in lifestyle. Now, where am I supposed to go finally?
Overview first, and then expand, and then complete that portion.
By overview, you mean introduction?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. There's overview at the top.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Overview. Mm-hmm.
Overview won't open. Overview won't open. Overview won't open.
Just keep scrolling down. It'll be underneath all the boxes.
I first caught on that if you open up the schedule, it actually says from 7 to 8 and from 8 to 10, like ordinary time.
Oh, it does?
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
And I didn't know that until I opened that just now.
Mine doesn't. Mine says military time.
Well, now at the beginning, I guess it is like ordinary.
Oh.
Yeah.
7 to 8, 8 to 10, 10 to 12, 12, and then it goes from 12 to 15.
Okay.
Right.
And that's
Yeah.
like
It makes a switch.
right.
Exactly, because it's counting the hours from the morning. So the first 12 hours, it's 12, and then at 1 o'clock, it becomes 13. You're adding another hour. So they're counting 24 hours in the day.
Okay.
So the morning times are always look normal, and then
I'll just have to follow it in the morning.
No, that's great. And see, like, here's something else you kind of discover, you guys. Like, if you look at my screen share for a sec. Okay, so, like, it doesn't say anywhere on this site. Oh, there it does. It says here nap, but it doesn't say nap on the front page with the little bullets. So if I ever was going to take a nap, it would be from 2 to 3, and it's only 15 to 25 minutes after lunch and no later than 4 p.m. If I do it any differently than that, then I won't sleep well or I'll feel groggy. And I know this kind of sounds rigid, maybe for some of you, but I can promise you that since I've been doing this schedule that my body is best with, that I really noticed a difference. Even though I was sleeping good before, the quality of my sleep is improving. And I'm also feeling more energy throughout the day in a really solid way. Not like, ebbs and flows of energy, but really constant, solid energy throughout the day. These are some of the things I've noticed. And I've only been doing it we hadn't completed this until one weekend, and so I've only been doing it for a couple of weeks.
Julie?
Yeah?
What I ended up with was I couldn't get into overview. I ended up with a video with Bex on the introduction of Shay.
Oh, well, what the heck?
What the heck is right?
You clicked the wrong button somewhere. Can you go back to lifestyle? And click overview? Sheila! Nice to meet you, Sheila.
Lifestyle.
It kind of jumped in the middle, but what we're doing is we're creating a chart with all of our chronobiology can you see the screen right now? Okay, so like,
Yes,
have you looked much at this?
a little bit.
Okay, so like there's a chronobiology circle, and then there's these bullet points, but when you open up the detailed schedule, so what we're doing is we took a piece of paper and we wrote across the top, started at 5 a.m. and went all the way until 12 p.m. And when we did that, remember that military time is happening in the chronobiology. So like 1 o'clock's really 13, so you have to kind of take that into consideration. But we wrote that across the top of the paper. Then we wrote 3 fairly thick bars, okay, that cover about 2/3 of the page. And then we're putting in the schedule from In the first one, we're putting the schedule from food. In the overview of food, you can see there's a chronobiology. And we're putting in that detailed schedule. So if it says 7 to 9, you put 7 to 9 and block it out. And then you put breakfast, right? And then maybe in this one, like I might add, have enough to feel 80% full, right? And then 9 to 10 would be snack. And then I'd enjoy a light snack if I felt hungry. And then 10 to 12 is no eating. And I make a block and I say no eating, like in the block on the first bar. And then on the second bar, we're clicking lifestyle and the overview for lifestyle. And then that's here. And then view detailed schedule here, right? Doing the same thing on the second bar across. And you'll think, oh my gosh, this is conflicting or something, right? But it's not conflicting. Everything's good. You just put it across and we're going to find the rhythm of each body. This is your chronobiology for your body, your specific body, and no other body. And then after you do lifestyle overview, there's one more in your Genius. And so we're going to come to the Genius, and then that'll be the third bar across, okay? You can do it on any paper. Right now we're just kind of getting a feel for it. I wanted people to do it so that they could ask questions. And this is probably going to be the most boring gathering that we've had for all of it. But we'll try and end with a good finish. How's that? I really didn't anticipate that this would be as unfun as it is. So
it's frustrating because I can't get the phone to work right.
Okay, it's okay, Carrie. Can you fill in the Genius one? You did Genius?
Yeah, I did the Genius. That wasn't hard because I had it printed.
Oh, well, you can just fill that one in on the third bar.
But I can't see it.
No. Well, the Genius one you can see, and you can put that on your third bar on your paper. Is there anybody completely complete here?
We did the Genius. I can't see the lifestyle.
I know. The Genius, you did the third bar already, so now you just have the second bar left? Okay.
No,
I
I'm
don't
done.
understand what you're saying. I only did one bar.
Oh, you did food first, right? And then you still have to do Genius, which is under lifestyle, and then you click Genius. Have you done that one yet?
Oh. No.
Okay. All right.
Actually, I think I did Genius and not food. I don't know.
Oh, how fun is that? Okay, for you, you'll have to remember that's your Genius bar then, and put your food bar in.
How to update your location, understanding your healthy habits index.
Okay.
Not my
Oh my goodness. My goodness.
message sent will be.
Judy, are you coming to Bali? You don't know? Did you see the schedule for next year? There's like 7 locations to choose from. You should check it out on retreats, okay?
Okay, let's see what
I
I
can't
do.
hear you. Now you're unmuted now.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure right now. I'll need to get in touch with you soon.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did Genius.
Jules,
right.
are you going to talk about the overlap between Genius and lifestyle?
Like, give me an example, and I'll talk about it.
So I have Socialize in my overview
Uh-huh.
at the same time that I have Read and Create Clarity.
Is it just an overlap, or is it like at the same exact time?
So Socialize is 2 hours long.
Uh-huh.
And Read is the first hour under my Genius of the Socialize. And 1 hour of Create Clarity is the second hour of Socialize.
Oh, like you're saying during Socialize, 1 hour of it is Read and 1 hour of it is Create Clarity.
Create Clarity for under my Genius, yeah.
And you don't have 7 to 9 either, right?
And I just don't have any food from 7 to 9.
Sorry.
Which just means to me not to eat. That's just fine.
No, that is not what it means, actually. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I hope not, because that's when I've been eating breakfast.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I'm sure that's when you're supposed to eat and exercise. I mean, you should be doing things like that then. But yeah, moving would be good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Also, in reality, I work out and then I shower and then I eat breakfast during my snack.
I would say that, and that those hours are which hours?
7. So this is all 7 to 10
Oh, at night.
in the morning.
Okay. All right. So I don't know. I'll have to look at it more. I can't see it.
It's okay.
I'll look
I
at
can
it
show
with you. No, I mean, I'm going to look. I need to look at your
my
actual
profile. Yeah.
I'm going to look at your profile because otherwise I'm just shooting from the hip. Always look at the profile. Okay. All right.
I don't have any socialization on mine. How can that be?
You don't have any, Diane?
No.
Is there anything that says interact? Or anything that, like when you read in the fine print, can you see that it says more about that?
Oh, I'll be honest with you. I kind of wrote the cheat sheet short stuff.
Okay.
I was just using a really, really tiny piece of paper.
Oh, okay. It's okay.
So, but I've got it all written down. I've got my timelines. The only time I have an overlap is, it says don't sleep between 5 and 7 p.m. Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Don't sleep then. So what you would want to do if you can really complete this and to really have a schedule that really works for you. And you guys, here's the thing, is that you've got your schedules and you've got demands and you've got people who need things, and sometimes you can't schedule around what other people need or want. But sometimes we just have been doing it this way for so long that we really don't realize we could just say, can I do it at this time? Or would this work if we did this instead? In order to be in your flow. Because when you're at your best for them too. It's not just for you or some selfish thing that you're doing. You're actually doing it for all the people in your life and everything that's important to you. When you're in flow, then your energy increases and you have more available for yourself and others. And so, what the genius of this exercise is that you're going to write out all of these across this bar. Maybe getting a bigger piece of paper would help too. Like I did mine on I think it was like a 12 by 15 or something piece of paper. And we had a big schedule for our group that we had all of our chronobiology on, but so we could see across the board how different everybody was. It was so amazing to see. And so in our situation, we were working as a group, but as an individual in your life, it's really important for your body. Like maybe you've been operating your Ferrari like it's a Honda and been taking it, in for oil changes every 15,000 when what it really needs is this top grade synthetic oil and it needs them in 5,000. Or maybe like your vehicle loves to run fast. It's like when it doesn't get to run fast, it gets all cloggy. But you've been running real slow. And so it's all bogged down and not feeling very happy. Or maybe you've been putting, like you went to the gas station and you said, yeah, give me some of that fat oil over there and give me some of that over there. And I know I'm not supposed to put sugar in my tank, but I just want to so bad. I'm going to do it. Just put some sugar in. And then, you're inside of your engine. Like, that happened because like there's this little bit of chub where the sugar got stuck. And so I'm just saying, you know, like this vehicle that we've got, this is like the only one we're going to get in our whole lifetime. There isn't another one coming. This is it. And so if we've misused our vehicle, when you look at these timelines, when you actually put them out, and if you don't say, oh, this is stupid, or oh, this is, I can already see what it is. If you don't say that, because it's easy to say that. If you don't say that and you actually write it out with the little notes from your view detailed schedule area, you know, the things that expand it, and you write them out, at the bottom in that last 1/3 of the page, you're going to have the opportunity to write out your real schedule. Like if you go to work every day, there's a time when it's best for you to meet with people. And if you want to exercise or you don't want to, I mean, then you really should do it. But like me, the worst. But if you, when you look at that, you can see and you can say like, you know what? It's almost 8 o'clock and I want to get my meal in before 8 o'clock, because when I do that, when I put the food in before 8 o'clock for this biotype, right? I have to eat before 8. When I do that, my whole day goes better. Like my whole entire day is just better because I did that. When I eat that early, when I exercise in the morning, when I spend that little bit of time reading and I catch up on my emails in the morning, and then I didn't look at them the rest of the day. It was so amazing. I'm sorry that it took me longer to reply to people, but it was amazing. And then there's another section where, you know, and at night I had organization time where I organized for my next day. I actually planned it out so that it was really had a rhythm. And then the next day when I woke up, I woke up and I was like, woo! Today's going to be amazing. Okay. I mean, it really made a difference for me. And that's why I'm taking this time to really well, I hope that you guys spend the time to see how your engine runs best and what's natural for you in order for you to be at your optimal self. Because everybody's out there saying, oh, I'm still looking for, I'm trying to find something that's going to make me feel better. I want to feel better. I want to have more energy. I want to have less wrinkles. I want to lose weight, whatever they want. But this is it. This is what you're looking for right here. Write these schedules out. And once you get the schedules out, then create your flow across the bottom. What's your real flow for a day? And then compare it and say, hey, is that what my day's going like right now? Whoops. And anything you can put in, you put in. And if you can't put things in, then you can't put things in. Right? I mean, I understand, like right now, this is kind of a new idea. The flow society, living in what's really natural for you, not trying to be like somebody else or you know, anything like that. You know, I can say honestly over the last 3.5 years, because I started with PH360 in the very beginning, and Matt and Bex are both ectomorphs. I mean, they work all the time. They never do anything else. And I am a workhorse. I can like work, and then I need a break, right? So that's me. They could never take a break and they'd be so happy. They love working. It makes them feel so incredibly happy when they work. And I can do a lot of work, but then I have to have that space and time. Must have. Well, for 3 years, I have been working every single day of every single week of every single month of every single year for 3 years. And I just haven't had any breaks. So when I went to this week, this thing, and Matt's up there, and we've got all these new people there, right? And he's talking about flow. We're going to have the flow society, and we're all going to work at our flow. And I'm like sitting there. I was literally sitting there, and I was thinking, do these people really know what's going to happen? As soon as we finish this, everybody's going to be working 24/7. Oh my God. You know, this is what I'm thinking, because that's what I've been doing. So nobody said, Jules, you have to do this. That's just what I did. But when Matt said we're going to be working with our flow, he really meant it. And that was an amazing, incredible, weird thing for me because I literally, like, it took me days to adjust to working like that. I felt like I wasn't even contributing most of the time because my part seemed so light and fluffy. Like I was, you know, oh, here, let me make you some breakfast, or let's go out and have a little talk, you know. Want to go lay by the pool with me? I mean, you know, it's just like weird. And so I spent probably a week adjusting to the schedule. And once I really, really got it, and I could see the power in it, and I started seeing everyone else was adjusting too, and starting to see what was happening when we all started coming together in that flow. It was amazing. And I know for me that's what is, it really made a difference. And I got a lot more schooling in the idea that we get this one body. You know, Matt talked a lot about that, about how we have this one body, and that we have to take care of it. And every ounce of energy that we put into this vehicle is going to come back to us tenfold. It's going to come back to us in relationships, in happiness, in joy, in energy, in being able to do things far past our age. You know, we just keep going, and that we will have this ability to be vital in our life in a new way. And so, anyways, I loved it. And I know, I hope that you guys get this done and that you get it in your flow. And I realize that I don't know exactly what to do next because we haven't had time and everybody can't do it to get it completely done right now. So we may have to come back to what happens after, but I want everybody to get all the way till you have your flow on the bottom, okay? Like what your day would really look like if you were 100% in flow, okay? And then we're gonna start having some practice days. Like maybe it'll be a Saturday or a Sunday if you're working Monday through Friday and you can't do it. But you'll start putting in pieces. Like start noticing when's the best time for you to take a break and taking it then. Or when you should schedule your meetings. Or when it's time to like put up the do not disturb and really hunker down and just focus and get some stuff done. Like you all have those different pieces in your chart right now. So does anybody have any questions about anything we've done today?
I sort of do.
Okay, what is it, Heather?
It's a rhetorical question, but so one of the things that I've gotten out of this evening, and I guess it's been coming because I've been watching and listening to everything going on in Mexico, but I'm wondering if for me, if I need to focus on changing my job rather than changing my location, to be more closely related to what my flow needs to be. So
Well,
she kind of thought.
As long as you're in your location, having a good flow would be good, right?
Yeah. So I guess, is it better to be, for me right now, is it better to be in a dry climate or is it better for me to be in my flow?
Well, so why don't you just take a sec, Heather, and close your eyes. And now imagine, like, put your hands out in front of you. And in one hand, you've got, like, see your life over there in this dry climate. Okay, imagine that. And then come back over and then see your life with this new job where you are. What's the answer?
I still get location, not
There you go.
job.
Nobody knows more than you, right?
Yeah.
There isn't anyone outside of you who knows more than you do. Okay? All right.
Thank you. That's helpful.
And definitely, like, look at your job when you move. Or, if you end up staying, whatever happens, that's something to look at too. Okay?
Yeah. Yep. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else have any questions?
Good luck with that, Heather.
Thank you.
Yes, I
I'm
know.
laughing because it's gonna. It just feels like it's a huge mountain.
Well, right now I'm, as Jules knows, I'm kind of in that same type of situation. I'm looking for work, so it's likely that I'm having to move and yeah. So good luck with
you.
it.
Good luck to you too.
Thank you.
Awesome. Any other questions? Okay.
Jules,
Yes.
Judy.
Hi, Judy.
I look at my schedule and I've been thinking about this because I've been watching everything that's going on in Mexico as well. And as a diplomat, it seems kind of antisocial because a lot of people want to do activities and things in the morning, which I'm not really supposed to be doing. And I'm eating a really late lunch and a really late dinner. And it just, to do that with other people doesn't always work that well.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm thinking when I like to ski all winter and we're at the lift at 8:30 in the morning, well, I should just barely be getting out of bed at that point. and that's when the skiing's the best and all my friends are there. And the same thing, like in the summertime, I like to kayak, and the best time is to kayak in the morning when the water's nice and calm. And it's sort of, there's a lot of resistance I'm having to this.
Unless you're an activator, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
Any suggestions?
Well, what would you say if you had a coaching client and your coaching client came to you and they said that to you? Because you're a coach, right?
Yeah.
What would you say to the coaching client? How would you handle that?
I'd probably tell them to try it for a while and see how it felt.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
and it's not like every day is the you're not going to the lift every day, right?
Well, quite a few.
Really? That's great. That's awesome.
I know.
So, yeah, okay. The days that I can, I do this other. It's just, I do what they're suggesting as many days as I can, is what you're saying then.
Yeah, I'm saying that following your flow will create more energy for you. Your body,
right.
Your vehicle will have more available energy. It will run better.
I would love to have that.
Yeah, it will run better when you follow your
think with doing things I want to do too. Right?
Yeah. It will definitely run better when you do that. And with ski season and that sort of thing, I really get that, it wouldn't be out of the question that you could meet your friends though an hour later if you wanted to.
But yes, it's true.
I mean, it's a choice, right? It's not a your friends will still be skiing and you'll still get to, maybe you eat lunch with them.
Yeah.
I mean, when they eat lunch, you eat breakfast.
Yeah.
There's different ways that could go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Julie,
Anybody else have any questions?
I do.
Carrie, yes.
I have a technical question.
Yes.
On my cell phone, under the page where it has the lifestyle and the mind and all that, the lifestyle is cut off. All the others are fine, but lifestyle does not have the little window that says view more. It doesn't have that on there. And that's why I can't get into the rest of it. And I don't know how to fix that.
Lifestyle, the main lifestyle page
Uh-huh.
doesn't have a view more.
It doesn't?
No.
Well, the only thing it has on it is an introduction, and that goes into that video for Beck.
And you can't see the circle?
Terry?
Well,
Carrie?
Carrie, when you close down your computer, you'll be able to see it. When you
See the screen?
Yeah, just scroll down. Just scroll down until the circle comes up.
When I scroll down, lifestyle goes away. See? Then it goes to mind.
Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling.
yeah, keep scrolling.
Across all the
Mind
categories.
goes, the details are not for lifestyle, though.
No,
No,
keep
keep going.
scrolling, and when it comes, it
Yeah.
will be the lifestyle detail that will come.
Exercising my mind and using mindfulness
Yeah,
and natural brain function.
that's it.
That's
it.
lifestyle?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, somebody should have told me.
Woohoo! That's awesome.
I thought it was part of Genius because the last thing on there is Genius before I see that.
Mm-mm. No, that's the main lifestyle one.
Okay,
All right.
I'll leave this open and I'll do it when we're done then, because I just finished doing the Genius one.
Okay. So, how many of you guys are going to create this flow schedule for yourself and then try implementing at least half of it into your life? And if not all of it, who can do at least half?
I'm going to try.
Until I get back from Mexico, I'm going to do whatever you guys tell me at Mexico. I'm going to be the puppet.
Carrie,
at
you
Mexico.
better get a head start. When you get there, you'll be like, you'll know what the haps is, girl.
Honey, it is what is it? It is
Did you guys freeze? What happened? I think I lost you.
this long to do before I get on that plane. So I don't think I'm going to do anything on that paper between now and then. I really don't. I'm sorry, but I have to have everything together when I get on that plane, or you know what you're going to hear? Sure. I forgot. Jules, I forgot this. I forgot that. Oh,
Carrie, I've warned everybody about you. Oh no, my internet is crud. Can you guys hear me? Oh, I know why. Hold on. Hello? Hello? Hi guys, sorry, I blipped out for a minute.
Oh. Hey, Jules, I was just asking if you could talk a little bit about the online stuff that flow stuff that Matt sent out recently, that we could participate online. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Hold on. I'm gonna stop screen sharing. Okay, now say that again.
The online flow stuff that Matt sent out an email about recently, where we could join online. Can you talk a little bit about that and what what is entailed, I guess, and if you'd like jump in and do everything?
How long ago did you get that?
Like yesterday, the day before.
Okay, like about FlowJax?
I
About
think so. Let me see if I can find the email.
participating in
Is that
FlowJax?
the 30-day?
I don't-
Yeah,
you're talking about?
yes, the 30-day.
That's the 30-day challenge. Matt didn't send that back.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Oh, but well,
We're doing, I don't know why my internet's flipping out, being crazy. Okay.
Heather, are you talking about the Project Me?
Yes, Project Me, right? The
Yeah, I
30
think so.
days. It's the 30 days of Project Me. 30 days of Project Me is you fully engaging in all of your PH360 for 30 days. That means this, what we just created in our timeline, right? That you'd be following your flow as much as you can, especially on your days off, if you can't do it during your work day, but doing it as much as you can. You have control of some part of your day and you can do it then, right? And then also that you would be implementing not just your food and not just your exercise, but you'd be implementing your social, your place. You know, if you need a dry climate, that you'd get a dehumidifier, you know, those kinds of things. You know, you'd be doing things that are starting to support you in having the right situation for your body to be optimized, okay? That you'd be following your genius flow, looking at your genius, what you're really good at, and then beginning to implement those. And like, if maybe you do, maybe it's time to search for a job. You start like kind of putting your resume together and start thinking about like, what kind of career would really make me excited? Like, what would I be doing? And that you would be looking in the mind section. We did not really go through all of the little pieces in the mind section because it's so complicated. You guys, when you get into the mind section, there is so much gold in there. You will find all these little things that would be so beneficial for you to be doing, that would give you more energy, better chemicals, that send better whatever's to your mind. And most of you are totally 100% capable of just doing this, especially you diplomats and you ectomorphs. You know, anybody who's an activator could get themselves to do it. It's just us connectors that are the poor people that have trouble getting ourselves to do things. We got to band together. We got to do
Speak
this.
for
It's so much
yourself.
easier when you're in a group to do it.
Speak for yourself.
Crazy. So anyways, I'm just saying, you know, it's like, okay, so it's 30 days of really following everything and taking before pictures, taking after pictures, and then sharing the 30-day challenge with others. You know, Project Me, we're doing it this month with just like people that we know, like all of us that were in Mexico, and there's still people in Mexico. I'm not there right now, but the people that are in Mexico, and then all of us virtual people. And then all of us who are coaches and all of us, we're all doing it with our family and friends right now. We're doing a 30-day Project Me. And in September, we're launching a big Project Me to really everybody. We're going to do a huge Project Me. But we'll be all have come through it already.
So how does that work when you guys are working with the people who are in the retreat, in the immersion, you have the health immersion?
Do you mean the detox that you're going to? Yeah. Okay. Detox is a little different than a health immersion. And so like you guys are just going to be in it because that's what we're already doing. We're doing that there. Like it'll be really easy for you because you're going to learn how to create this lifestyle for yourself at home. You're going to actually get to experience it there in Mexico, doing it yourself, not like, oh, I don't know what they did. You're going to do it and you'll be doing it the whole time. And then when you go home, you'll have all of that under your belt, Carrie. It'll be great. And you'll be living it. In fact, I could just see you going out in your community and actually like getting people to do it with you. Like that you will be so fired up about it.
That'd be cool.
I know, right? And so you're going to learn way more than what we can talk about in an hour and now 42 minutes. But, you know, like that is something that you're going to be immersed in it. And Bex is there. So she's going to be helping you with your detox. Plus there's a whole bunch of other people that are amazing. So it's going to be amazing.
Are you going to be there?
I'm not there. I flew home. I'm not going to be
home, but are you going back? Because you keep going back and forth. So
no, I know. I'm working on a project here in the United States, and getting ready for when you get there. You're going to hear about some really fun stuff because we are creating something bigger than just this 30-day challenge is really all about. This is an entry level for what corporate would be doing, like groups of people, like groups of working people could do a 30-day Project Me, right? And or groups of people, like various groups, wherever they are around the world. And then, so that's what the 30-day challenge is about. And it would be great if you guys joined up. I mean, it's free, it doesn't cost anything. You just get to do it and be part of it. And you'll learn some things while you're doing it because it has some of the elements of what we're doing in Mexico in it. So you'll get to experience some of that. And Mexico is not just a one-shot deal. What we're creating in Mexico is going to be replicated around the world all next year. Like it's going from Mexico, and then it's going to Bali, then it's going to Thailand, then it's going to Croatia, or wherever it is next. I can't remember exactly what's next, but it's all these places. You know, it's going to be in Portugal, it's going to be in Mexico, it's going to be in the United States, it's going to be in all over the place. Not Canada. I just said that for you Canadians. You don't know that I have a Canada button. I have a Canada flag that I wear periodically whenever I'm around Canadians, so they can go. Like, if you walk in the room with a Canadian flag, it's only this like tiny little thing that I pin on my thing. People walk in and they're like Canadians really know their flag. It's so amazing. Like I would never notice somebody's wearing the American flag. I'm like, you know, I like this doesn't like land on me. Canadians are like, oh, you've got the Canadian flag on. I mean, they're like, it's so cute. I love it. So anyways, not in Canada this year. Next year. But we're flowing around the world. It's like a traveling workforce who are moving from place to place. And you're going to get to hear more about that. You'll hear more about that as we go. And we're also doing some fun other things with that. And I think you'll hear more about that. I don't even know if I'm supposed to talk about it yet. This isn't exactly secret, even though I know you guys wouldn't tell anybody if I asked you not to. But I have to post the replay, and then other people would know, right? So, but you'll get to hear it before other people do, because I'll make sure you guys know everything. So 30-day challenge. See, you guys know about the traveling work. Nobody knows that, okay? So you can't talk about that yet. That it's going to keep going, right? You're hearing that sort of first. And you haven't heard that yet, have you? That is it going to keep going around the world? Did you guys know that?
Well, you kind of alluded to that, but it's not surprising because anybody could figure that out with a logical mind, I think.
Right. Well, it's not a one-shot deal. Right. And so this 30-day challenge that we're doing is helping to create the basis for our Shea Wellness, which is corporate division. So anybody who participates, you're actually going to be helping with that. That'll help. You get to use Shea Wellness during the 30 days. So you get to see what the corporate people are going to get to experience. There's a whole bunch of new little pieces in that. It's going to be really fun.
Okay, so the answer is there's no reason not to do it.
There's no reason. Yeah, do it. Okay. Do it. And then you guys could you could do it again if you want in September, or maybe you'll be like little kind of like, mentors for the people that are coming through. You can be like anybody who wants to. You don't have to. In the Flow Society, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. So,
well, if we join up now and then we're in Mexico for 2 weeks, won't we miss a great portion of it?
No, you'll be doing it. You're totally doing it in Mexico. You'll be in your flow detoxing.
Okay.
Yeah, you're going to be sleeping when you're supposed to be sleeping. You're going to be exercising when that's meant to be. You're going to be doing fun excursions when you're supposed to be doing excursions. And what the greatest thing for you, Carrie, is the first week it's all diplomats. How cool is that?
That is cool.
Exactly.
Yeah. Or not. I don't know.
No, it's going to be so fun.
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever been around 10 diplomats at a time.
No, there's not 10. This is a smaller group, so you're going to have a lot of fun.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not 10
You won't have people around giving you a hard time because their detox is more difficult than yours.
Nope. Y'all be on the same one.
And we're all supposed to make our own food, I've been told.
It's fun, but because this is what's great. We as as a team, we did things together in different ways. But as 3 diplomats your first week, you're going to have like 3 people there that you can.
3?
Yes, 3 diplomats.
There's only going to be 3 of us the whole week?
Well, there's 12 people. There's the rest of people are team.
Interesting.
That's
I
a lot of
know.
attention. That's awesome.
Right? Yep.
Wow.
I
So-
know, Carrie. I'm telling you, I warned everybody you were coming.
Oh, God.
Get the
They're
hell
like, we
ready.
can't handle any more
coming.
people.
Am I that awful?
You guys better be ready.
Am I that awful?
No, I told them how fun you are. They're super
Oh,
excited to
I
meet
see.
you.
So there's three participants and 12 of you are going to give us your personal attention?
Well, no, I mean, you have people that are looking after you, and then you're living with all the rest of us, like everybody else who's there.
That's cool.
You'll see, Carrie. I'm not going to tell you anymore. You're trying to sniggle it out of me. I'm not going to.
You're amazing me. You're just putting me in absolute awe. I mean,
Carrie, it's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be the best thing that you've ever done in your entire life. And I can tell you from experience.
Yeah, Heather's
you're
experience.
scaring me too, I got to tell you.
Yeah.
Don't be scared. It's going to be the most, seriously, it'll be the most amazing thing that you've done in your life. And I've done it twice, so I can say that.
I can't afford to do it once, let alone twice. I got to tell you, this is getting real.
The universe will help.
I sure hope so.
It's going to be great. And so the 30-day, do all of you guys have the link for the 30-day challenge?
No, I don't think I do.
I do.
When I send out the replay, I will send you guys the link to register for the Project Me. That'll give you a chance to be able to experience, just have some fun with the project, with Shea Wellness, getting to see what's inside of that. It's really beautiful. It's really nice, and be part of that group. And then that's the 30 days. And then what else did you guys have another question? Was there somebody else who had a question?
Are we starting now?
The 30 days? It's already started. Yeah, it started today.
Oh,
Crap.
I know.
It sends you to the test, which I had never done, and it said I was a connector, which I knew I wasn't. So then I went back and changed a question to become an activator, so I could see where people would get confused with that.
Yeah, connectors and activators, every once in a while, they do come out differently. Yes. Yeah. So, and those are, that's probably they send you to do the health type test so you can get more information, because there's a lot of new people, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in your case, Sheila, you know what you are.
I do know.
Yes, you do, because you've been immersed and you know. Yeah. So
You just select the right biotype.
it's
So it's like the detox where you select or.
No. It's based on your pH 360. Your pH 360 is right.
Okay.
Yeah. Your 30-day challenge is based on your pH 360
Okay.
on the health type.
Okay.
When I signed up, it sent me to the health test.
I know. I'm not the boss of everybody, and I wouldn't have done it that way because it's confusing. And I also would have said clearly, hello, if you're already a member of pH 360, you don't have to do this. But they didn't. So anyways, because it's, different people.
Yeah, that wasn't clear that way.
Yeah, sorry.
I had to take the test 3 times.
You
They
did?
said, no, you're not this. No, you're not this.
Oh, what did it tell you were, Joan?
I'm trying to remember myself right now. But I know I'm right. I know the connector. I'm definitely a connector, okay? But it was really strange. Mhm.
Yeah.
How do you take it over again? How do you do that?
Go to the link.
I just went on in, to the site.
You
They
can
can
take
Say
it
something
over.
about changing your email every time you do it or something?
I
No?
just clicked back and
Yeah, I
went
just
back and
clicked back.
changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Jules, why does that health test come out incorrect so many times?
It's the health test comes out right most of the time. Like for instance, when we did it at the, I was in, where was I? What city? It was near London, and we were doing a show called the Best You Show. And when we were in the booth and we did hundreds of health type tests, like 99% of them were unequivocally correct. And then there were a couple where it was like, that guy answered that question wrong. He said he was like this, you know, like shaped like
Yeah.
when there ain't none of that going
Yeah.
on at all. And going,
Yeah.
oh my God, I don't think so, sir. But he just would not do it any other way. But okay, so what I'm saying is it's subjective. And so we've made it as accurate as we can. And it's still subjective for people. And there are like, you know, this one gets people.
Test,
Because when you do this and you do this, right? And you're feeling here, oh yeah, here's my muscle. Right there it is.
Your bicep.
They're like, oh, it's 3 fingers. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't see it. Whoops. Oh, they're like, oh, it's 3 fingers. There's my muscle right there, right? See where it is?
Uh-huh.
I'm not pushing it. It's right there. That is 2 fingers. 2 fingers, but people, well, that's 3 fingers. And those mean something really different. You know, so it's kind of like, I'm sorry, I was showing you, I can't get my arm in there. Where is it? Hello. And so
When those new instructions came on those other things and on the wrists and that's when mine came out fine. But before then, I wasn't. Yeah, that's what
good to
changed.
hear.
Yeah, they kept saying, "Send me some photos of you from different angles." I was like, I don't have any photos.
Oh, yeah, that's because Daniela, whenever we have somebody who doesn't know or we're trying to fix a bug or something, we get pictures so we can see clearly. So
Well, I didn't have any pictures.
look at
But
you.
I sent
Not of me, you know. I'm the one that takes them of other people.
Right. So this is where you stand in the mirror in your underwear, Joan, and take a picture.
Oh man, do you think them up?
Yep. Next thing you know,
What will be
there's
next?
on the internet.
Joan, I sent you an email describing exactly how I did it, though. Remember?
Yeah, and somebody else did too and demonstrated it, so it was a lot clearer.
Yeah,
It made a difference.
So it is right when we're helping to make sure that the fingers are right and that the wrist is right and that people aren't saying, "Oh yeah, I got a really great body." I mean, you know, so it's like when that's not happening, then they're right most of the time. Very seldom is it off, but when it's subjective, and so it is. It's like a little squiggly between the connectors and the activators. Those can be wrong more than others, but usually the rest of them are pretty right on. So, and we're still working on it, like trying to figure out how to get the directions to the people enough, you know, that we can get it right. So. And then our goal is for people who do the health type test to be in PH360. And once they're in PH360 and they do their measurements, they've got the accurate information then. You know, that's measuring them and then giving them everything for their specifics. And the health type test doesn't even matter. The PH360 doesn't say, "Oh, what's your health type? Here, let me put it in." I mean, you know, it's like, oh, forget that. We're starting from scratch here, babe.
Are there conversations about actually putting the biotype in the regular PH360 interface so you don't have to have a coach look it up?
I know. Wouldn't that be so fun?
Yeah.
I want to give everybody that. Yes.
Yeah, it's so neat. It's really very cool. Yeah.
Well, there is, because now people are doing their, the health type test, and pretty soon it'll all be, you guys, this whole thing is going to like
explode.
Here's where we are right now, this moment, and it's going to go like this. Between September and January, it's going to. Yeah, lots of big stuff's happening right now. Lots of big stuff we've been waiting for all these years. So it's really good. Yes, and you know, I can tell you guys one little thing, I guess.
Are you sure?
No, I
Come
don't-
on. I can just instead. I can tell you, no, I can't. Yes, I can. No, I can't.
Carrie, in 1 week, you're going to know everything. You're going to know more than me because I'm not even there.
I'll never know more than you, sweetheart.
Yeah, you're gonna feel like it when you come to the next class. People are gonna ask a question. You're gonna go, I know the answer. So, it's all good. All right, you guys.
Okay.
Any other questions? I mean,
What were you just going to share with us?
I
Carrie got you sidetracked.
If you say A, you say
was gonna
B.
show you this.
No, you
You don't
weren't.
do this.
No, you weren't.
I was. Can you guys do that? Anybody? Come on, try.
Me.
Try. I want to see you guys try. Wait. Okay.
Connectors can do it.
I can't even do it now. I'm looking at myself and I can't do it. Wait a minute.
My
No,
mother
you're
used
not
to
doing
say,
it, Heather. You got it. There. Oh, you almost had it. Yeah. There you
my
go.
mother used to say, when you do things like that, you're going to freeze.
Yeah.
Rest of your life, you're going to be like that.
Make sure that space doesn't
That's
freeze.
funny. Yeah. And you guys know that you know how to make a dolphin sound, right? This is important.
Okay, say what you were going to say. Jules.
Did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear it.
Do you have to roll your tongue to do that, Jules?
You have to. Watch. Does it work?
She's very talented.
You should go on America's Got Talent.
There you go.
You do that so well. Oh,
Yeah, I
anybody, I forgot to tell you, Diane, if you want to see everybody, you have to turn on gallery view. Like you can see everybody at once if you do that.
I can see everybody right now. I'm really enjoying it.
Oh, I know. It's so funny. Telling me.
Okay, but I'm waiting for you to tell, because it's been 2 hours, and I got to eat because according to my plan, I should have been done eating by now.
Oh, horse.
Okay. All right. Okay, so
It's okay. I've got an hour flex. I got between 8 and 9. I can still eat, so it's all good. I've got that extra flex. But I'm just saying.
I was
I'm trying
thinking
to
about
the
going.
flow.
I was thinking about going over to Scott Air Force Base and learning the military time. It's not very far from
I
me.
know where you are.
Joan, we can learn the military time in 10 minutes on the telephone. Honest, honey.
look at Joan. Joan would rather go over to the military base and learn.
Yeah, I've not visited. I've not visited there before, and it's not very far from here.
Okay, go ahead.
That's right.
Go have fun.
That's awesome, Joan. Very good thinking. Okay,
I have a friend who works there too.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Have fun.
Yeah.
all right. Well, I'm glad we got to have this chat at the end of that boring gathering. Sorry.
Okay, so what's the news, Jules?
Oh, okay. Let me think of something I can tell you.
We can tell.
Say what you were
if you're
gonna
not telling the
say.
truth. We can tell.
You tell I'm not
It's
telling
going
the
to
truth.
show. It's going to
I-
show on you.
I tell the truth about everything.
If you're just making it up, we're going to be able to tell.
She doesn't
No.
She doesn't know how to do that.
Yeah.
Connectors can't do that.
Well, okay. I'll tell you one little thing then. So, you know how we're doing all these flowjects that are at, like in Mexico, right? As a group, we're going to have this traveling caravan of people that travel around and do stuff. But there is also, for people who can't travel and want to be part of it or want to help, there's going to be little things people can do out in the world, and it's going to be fun.
Boy, that was really big.
No, that wasn't it, Jules.
We all understood that perfectly. You were making it
Yeah.
up.
Yep, that wasn't it. Sorry.
What about how about
The
this?
truth.
And okay, so I'm getting ready to put together a webinar series that's going to go out, and it's going to be about being in flow, being your genius, like being your genius in the world. And you guys are going to get to, if I can swing this, I haven't got it totally solidified with Matt yet, but if I can swing this, Matt is going to talk about what he calls the Contribution Society and Humanity X. Now, Humanity X isn't like he's just calling it that, but we haven't named it yet. So that's a really insider thing. And so you guys will be one of the first people to know about that when we get to share it with people.
And is that going to be instead of what we're doing?
Carrie,
All apart.
unfortunately or fortunately, you're going to hear about it before everybody. And so if you come back and talk about it, it's okay. so Carrie's going to be dumped into the middle of the soup this next week when she goes to.
The only reason I'm asking is because I thought this was supposed to go all year.
What
we're doing.
Oh, we're doing all year, yeah. And I don't know if you've noticed or not, but for whoever said on the thing, I can't tell who said it, I wish it was only 1 month. Too bad, right? Because now we just keep doing it every 2 weeks. So.
That wasn't me. I said I wanted it to
I know, Gary. So anyways, yeah, so we'll be seeing each other again next month. Now, the only one that I might need to adjust the timing for the second one next month. It might be a little bit different timing depending on where I'm going to be at the, it'll be the eclipse at the time we're supposed to have the meeting. And I want to not do our meeting then during an eclipse. I want us all to be out looking at the eclipse because it's going to be over the United States. And anybody who's not in the United States, this is the place to be for this eclipse.
Yeah, it's only the northern part.
Are you saying we have to be in your flow?
No, yeah. Yeah.
I thought you had to be in Oregon or something, in Oregon to see it.
Oregon is the direct over-the-top hit in Madras, and they are renting out camping spots for $200.
Wow.
There are areas all across the U.S.
Right.
It's like the South. It kind of goes up that way from. This way,
I guess it goes this way.
Well, Southwest Airlines has a special coming from Colorado, and for a certain amount, it wasn't very much, and they're going to actually pause a little bit while it's going on, and they're going to give you the glasses.
Oh my gosh, how fun would that be?
That would be wonderful.
That'd be awesome. Wow. Okay, so I will adjust that one. I'm not sure if it'll go forward or backwards, but I'll let you get to it soon.
We don't have scheduled then.
When's the next date?
We have an August 7th and then September 5th.
Yeah, what she said. August 7th, and then is there another one in August?
No.
Well, the eclipse is the
21st.
Yeah.
Of August.
Well, what do you guys think? You think we should skip the eclipse or move the eclipse? Let's move the eclipse. What do you think? Up to you guys. Skip or move?
Move. I would say move. I don't want to skip.
Either way.
Okay. All right.
I get to connect with you guys. I'd like to just move it. So.
Yeah, if you're finally here, Diane.
We're not
scheduled for trying to help with that.
We're not scheduled around the eclipse.
And I don't do. Sorry.
I'll send it to you when I send the replay out.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Right now, our next schedule is the 7th.
Yes.
Okay. I'll be in Mexico.
That's right. And you can still be on because you have Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Okay. And
so
I
should do it from my tablet then.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to try to figure out how to do that.
Erin's there, and she's tech support for life, and she will help you.
Okay.
There's an app you can download because I have to do it from my phone all the time. So it works pretty well.
What's the app?
Click on the link.
Zoom.
Zoom. Yeah.
If you just,
Yeah.
Carrie, if you just
Okay.
click on the link a few minutes early, it will do it for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I had trouble with an tablet. It won't do Zoom.
It won't do Zoom?
Mine didn't.
Oh, we can
but-
help you, Carol. If you want to use your tablet sometime, we can help you with that.
Okay, because it keeps saying, Safari says the link is wrong.
Go in Chrome. Download Chrome and do it in Chrome, Google Chrome.
Oh,
It works
Go
better.
to
oh,
Google
That's a
Chrome,
browser
I
issue.
didn't know you could do that.
Mhm, mhm.
and you
All
said,
right, you guys.
wait a minute,
This is
you said,
it.
wait. You said Erin is who I should contact in
No, no.
Mexico?
Erin's there. You'll be living with her, I think.
Yeah, but I should contact her for help with
When
the,
you're there, if you need help with it, she'll help you.
okay.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
everybody.
Howard.
Okay, bye.
Love you guys. You're all awesome. Put your schedules together. I want to hear about this. I want more connections. I want more communication. I'm a connector, please. Okay. All right, guys.
Bye.
Love you. Love you. See you
Okay,
later.
bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Bye.